Alright, community strength back for another workout. Got two new exercises today that I'm going to try out. One of them being Cossack squats. So what those are is you're going to take position with your legs really far out and you're going to squat down on one side into a lunge position so that the other leg is straight out. Come back up, make it your triangle, do the same thing on the other side. The other one that I'm going to be trying is downward dog walkouts. I want to test this out to see if it's going to be too difficult to incorporate into an actual workout. So we're going to be trying it here today. But what that looks like is you start from a standing position, you walk yourself out into a plank, and then quickly push yourself back up. So we're going to be trying those two. We're going to be starting the warm-up with 45 seconds of Quiet the Crowd. So what that looks like, arms out parallel to your body, and you're going to just be moving your hands up and down, keeping your shoulders and your elbows in the same place. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. So feeling this in the back of the shoulders, really just squeezing at the top to feel it in the back of our shoulders. We can push it all the way down to the bottom. We feel that we want to do that as well. Should be getting all the clicks and clacks out of the back. Got 25 seconds left of that. Might be warming up your upper back a little bit. While you're doing that, you got 15 seconds left of that, and then we're going to go into banded twist, which you're going to have your arms out in front of you, twist to one side, stick the opposite leg out on the other side, and touch the ground. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Keeping your arms out straight, touching behind you, dipping a little bit. Twisting your shoulders more than anything to get that nice warmed up feeling in your core and your back. 25 seconds left of that. Alright, while you're doing that, I'll explain the next one, which is side reaches with a quarter squat. So take your squat position. It's a little bit wider than shoulder width. You're going to reach out to one side, squat in the middle, reach out to the other side. So full speed, that looks like this. Start that in 3, 2, 1. Warming up the lower body just a little bit. Feeling your glutes and your quads, which are the top of your legs. Twisting again to be able to feel that core start to activate. And then next, actually have a modified warm-up to be able to feel the core a little bit. We've done something similar before, but I think this will be helpful. I will demonstrate it now while you're doing that. You got 15 seconds left. Knee to elbow instead of elbow to knee. If you remember elbow to knee, it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Now we're just going to have our elbows like this. We're going to be bringing one leg up on the same side, squeezing our hips and our core. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. As high as we can, squeezing at the top, bringing it back down. Getting rid of that click in our hips, pulling with our core, keeping our elbows stable. And we've got 20 seconds left of that. While you're doing that, I'll explain the next the last warm-up, which is fast feet. So fast feet, you're just going to be bouncing on opposite feet, almost like you're running in place. You can have your arms anywhere you want, where that feels balanced. You're just going to be going as fast as you can. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. This one's just to warm up the rest of the lower body, calves, pushing with everything in our lower body to be able to keep ourselves stable, keeping our back nice and straight. Got 25 seconds left of that. Then we're going to move into a 30-second water break. Man, this floor is really cracking every time that I step down on it. Probably fine. Alright, and then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take these 30 seconds to grab yourself some water. I'll explain the workout. which today is 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our first exercise is going to be hamstring jacks, which top portion looks exactly like a jumping jack, arms waving overhead, except on the bottom, pulling our feet up behind us and squeezing with the back of our legs at the top, and then bringing it back down and alternating. So, we're going to get that started in 3, 2, 1. Keeping ourselves nice and controlled here, all the way through it. Squeezing with the back of our legs, back nice and straight, waving our arms in the air. If you want a marker for where your arms should be starting and ending, you can come down and touch your knees. You can meet at the top if you like. That helps you figure out where you're supposed to be. So, 15 seconds, and then we're going to go into our rest period, which this time around is going to be fast feet. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got fast feet. We're going to be doing that for 15 seconds while I explain the next exercise, which is half extension. So take your squat position, a little bit wider than shoulder width. Go down to about a quarter squat. Come up onto your toes, squeeze at the top. Come back down into that quarter squat. Do it again. Start that in 3, 2, 1. Squeezing at the top. Really, as we come down, nice and controlled, pushing with our glutes, with the tops of our knees. Don't want to be feeling this in our kneecaps, above or below it, or anywhere around it. That is not good. If you're feeling that, you should sit back further, push your hips back further to be able to push with your glutes. So we got 5 seconds left of that, then we're back into fast feet. All right, fast feet. While you're doing that, I'll explain the next exercise, which is side hops. So start from a position that you feel comfortable. You're going to jump over, catch yourself on one foot, jump over, catch yourself on the other foot. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. When you catch yourself on that one foot, make sure you come to just about a complete stop before you jump again. If this feels too difficult, you can walk in between. You don't need to jump. If it's feeling too easy, try and jump further or go faster, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. We got 20 seconds left of these, and we're back into fast feet. Ten seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. While you're doing that, I'll explain the next exercise, which is the Heisman. So, the Heisman, you're going to step once, take the opposite leg, bring it up to meet the opposite elbow. Step once again, do the same thing. If you want, you can add a few steps in there. You want to just get that few extra bits of push. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. But for most of us, we're just going to be stepping to one side, stepping to the other. All right, 30 seconds. So we got 15 seconds left of that, and then we're back into our fast feet. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back into fast feet. I'll explain the next exercise, which is side jacks. So bottom portions, just like a jumping jack, moving your feet in and out, except your hands, instead of traveling over you, you're going to travel horizontally. You can alternate which hand is on top if you like. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Just like a jumping jack, except we should be feeling this in the front of our shoulders. This is a good one to get the heart rate up there. Staying on our toes the entire time we're doing this. We don't want to be landing on our entire foot, because that would hurt. A lot, probably. Alright, we got 15 seconds left of those. And then we're going to be going back into fast feet. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into fast feet. I'll explain the next exercise, which is Cossack squats. So Cossack squats, take a wide stance. It might take 1 rep to figure out where the stance is. Squat down on one side till that other leg is straight. Come back up, make that triangle. Same thing on the other side. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Squatting up, sitting back, feeling it in our glutes and our quads. Squatting up. Try and keep the other leg straight while you're doing this. If you need to bend it for balance, that's fine. We're going to try and keep it extended the whole time. Now we got 15 seconds left of that. And then we're going to take these 15 seconds. Oh, actually, we can do fast feet. Yeah. We can do fast feet. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to fast feet. While you do that, I'll explain the next exercise, which is downward dog walkout. So, that's going to look like you're going to go from a standing position. You're going to crawl out into a plank position, squeeze your core, walk yourself back in. Round your back if you like, if it feels more helpful. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your core, walk yourself back up. Go at your own pace on these. The hardest part is walking yourself back up. Alright, 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Now we're going to be using these 15 seconds instead to get ourselves on our hands and knees. So in 2, 1, get yourself on your hands and knees. For backwards leg raises. So if I was doing 2, we'd do one side and do the other. We're going to stay with the right side for this time. We're just going to be squeezing our glute, lifting our heel up. And we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. So picking one leg, I'm going to pick the right side. If I was doing the second round, I'd pick the left the next time. Squeezing at the top, lowering it back down. Got 20 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, take these 15 seconds to rest while on your hands and knees. We're going to be doing combat planks, but this time the arms are going to extend out. So, combat planks, put your knees a little bit behind your hips. You're going to rock onto one side, reach that arm out while keeping your back straight. Same thing on the other side. We're going to start that in 3, 2, 1. So, regular combat planks, we come up and touch our shoulders. This time, we're going to keep our shoulders moving out straight, just to switch it up a little bit. We got 20 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds. Then we're going to use these 15 seconds to flip ourselves over onto our butt. So in 3, 2, 1, get yourself situated on your butt and watch me. I'm going to be doing spider rocks. So you're going to get in a position where you can hold yourself with your hands and your feet. Going to get into that half pushed up position. For the 45 seconds, we're going to be rocking from either hand. So in 3, 2, 1, start that now. Should be feeling this in the back of your arms that are holding you up. Maybe even your glutes and the underside of your legs, known as your hamstrings. Keep that arm fully extended but not locked out. You don't want to lock it out. We want to keep a little bit of bend in that elbow. So we got 15 seconds left of that, and then we are done with our workout. We'll be moving into the cool down section. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to be moving into the cool down. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds on each side for the first two, and then 30 seconds for each on the last two. So first side, world's greatest stretch. Stick your knee out in front of you while the other knee goes back. Push your hips down through the middle of them. So we're going to start the 30 seconds now. Feeling a nice deep stretch all across the groin. 20 seconds. Ten seconds left. Really push with your groin all the way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side and do the same thing. Knee back, other knee forward, pushing your hips down. Feel that stretch in the same areas, just at different intensities. So we got 15 seconds left of that. Helps if you put both arms on the ground. Try and keep your back as straight as you possibly can. You can be on your fingers if you like. So 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to be moving into the pigeon. You're going to have one knee bent, and you're going to be, with the other knee back, sinking down towards your kneecap. So we'll start that 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Get your chest as close to your kneecap as you possibly can, feeling that stretch in the part of your leg that's on the ground and even your glutes. Now we got 15 seconds left of this side, then we're going to move to the other side and do the same thing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching to the other side. Keep that knee bent, leaning towards the kneecap. You have 25 seconds left on this. 20 seconds left, my bad. And now 10 seconds. And then we're going to be moving into the child's pose in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Have your knees and your arms right below you. Sit back your butt while reaching out with your arms. You can round your back if you like. Stretching your hands out as much as you can to feel that stretch all up your back. We got 15 seconds left of that. Then we're going to go into the cobra from this position. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get in the cobra position by pushing your hips to the ground, reaching your chest up. You want a nice stretch all across your midsection, stretching out your abs, squeezing your back. We got 15 seconds left of this. Feeling everything. Stretch on the front side of your body. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. So there we go. Alright, I think for this one, I think the Cossack squats were good. I like that as a new exercise. I didn't think they were bad. Downward dog walkouts, if you try and go too hard on them, I feel like they could be pretty difficult, but I feel like for what I did, people could actually, like if they keep their own intensity, people could get through it pretty well, I feel. I didn't feel like that one was particularly stressful on the abs, however, but I felt like it was a nice transition exercise to the ground. So, yeah, that's it for my workout this week.